cup the right knee. Maybe the knee is away and your arm is long. Maybe your elbow's bent and your knee's fallen in more. This can have an impact on the circles. And trace a small glossy circle. Let that lower leg dangle. So the right foot is literally dangling towards your buttock. And after 3 or 4 smooth circles, for example, clockwise, now move anti-clockwise. Remember to stabilize your pelvis. That doesn't require contraction. That just requires you, with eyes closed, to go deep inside your hip socket and simply stir, possibly the size of a tennis ball circle. Aim for that circle as you stir the knee, and that movement translate down the femur bone, descending into the socket. Aim for a smooth, glossy, even experience of the circle. And when you're ready, slide that foot down and release. Gently fold your left thigh in, pause and let that thigh fall into a comfortable place. Delicately cup your left knee with your left palm. Small, slow, gentle, mindful circles. Just double check that your lower leg is not involved. So no movement in the toes, the ankle, the foot, the shin. Simply just your femur bone on the left, stirring circles that you are sensing. Have you come across any jerks, jitters, judders, or speed bumps? If you do, take a pause and just micro move into that portion of the circle. So if you imagine a cake cut into 4 quarters, 4 triangles, I should say, 4 triangle cake slices, maybe you need to just explore into one little quadrangle area, little quadrant or triangle of that cake circle, yeah? So have a sense that you can explore further. Remember, you are moving slow, mindful. There are about 5 circles in each direction, and then release. Slide the legs away again. And roll the heels a little bit, left and right. Give a little wiggle on the pelvis, slide the shoulders again away from the ears, open the chest. And now a sliding action just into your right leg and right hip. So let your right knee roll out to the right, almost as if you're trying to find a yoga tree pose, and then look to the right knee. So let the nose and head roll to the right as you look to that right knee, and then bring your knee back to center as you plant your foot, and at the same time gaze the face and center the head. And now we're going to drop that knee out to the right 4 or 5 times and look to the right. So as the right knee drops to the right, roll head to the right. And then draw head, nose and knee back to center. Now remember, you are actually not trying to do a yoga tree pose. I just use that as a reference to help you appreciate the movement. And as you roll your right thigh open and turn the head to the right, let your thigh open just as far as is supremely comfortable. Slow this down. Perhaps inhale and open. Nose and knee fall open at the same pace and rate. Pause and then glide back to center. Gliding open, head rolls, nose and knee go to the right. And softly roll back to center. And how smooth is this feeling? Now your range of motion may gradually increase, tiny little by little, as your muscles relax more, as you let go of the grip, groins, the hips, or the low back. But remember, this is about safe, gentle range and natural movement. Now completing those, relax and pause. And now, as you roll the right knee open to the right and you gaze to the right, then slide and glide. You're on your outside edge of your ankle. Slide and glide the leg down to the earth, so it becomes a long leg. And then pattern as you pattern the heel to come to center and the toes face the sky. Bring the gaze back to the sky. Now let's go again. Your right leg is long. Roll out on the right foot and nose and face rolls to right. Slide the swinging leg to the right, the knees now out, and then roll head, nose and gaze back to sky. Foot rests. And again, roll knee, nose, head to right. Slide leg long. Knee, nose and face to sky. Slide knee and leg to center, toes come to the sky. And let's do 3 more a little bit faster. Roll, swim, glide to center, glide open, slide down and center. Glide out, slide foot, come to center, roll out, slide leg long, roll leg to center. 1 more, slide and glide and flop and release. And then give yourself again a little wiggle. And then as you roll across that right heel, the movement that you used at the beginning of this session, just sense and feel, is there any more freedom and space already in that right hip? And is your heel rolling out and in, especially rolling out, is it rolling open and relaxing much more? And in this way, as you take a pause here to center, relax and come back into your beautiful body, you start to appreciate how sometimes when we want to release deep-seated tension from our body, less is more. And these movements are really, really effective, especially when practiced on a daily basis. So now you're going to be moving into an exploration of your left hip. So legs are long, you are centered, crown is lengthening away from the tailbone, arms are relaxed. Now roll your left heel out to the left and slide the left leg along the earth to about halfway, and the leg is rolling out to the left. Again, it looks a little bit like a soft yoga tree pose, and then plant your left foot. Make sure the foot is standing with the heel a comfortable distance away from your left buttock bone. When you're ready, roll the left knee out to the left as you roll your gaze to the left. Nose, head and knee roll to left. And then release the gaze, the knee and the face back to the center. Inhale, exhale, roll thigh open, roll head to the left, look to the knee. So the pace of movement is combined and coordinated beautifully. So the knee and the nose and the face come back to center as you exhale or inhale, your choice. And then on the next breath, nose, knee and face roll out to the left. And let this be like a drifting, wandering, relaxing, languid inquiry. So left thigh opens, head rolls left. Slowly come back to center. Please try not to force that leg to become more open than it would naturally do so. This is not about forcing a stretch or trying to find a particular range. You want to remain comfortably within your range, but also noticing that in a fully relaxed body state, muscles are more likely to yield and let go. So this is about releasing. It's what you can let go of rather than what you can add into your practice. What are you releasing? Not what are you finding to do? Not seeking to do more. It's being aware of the presence of fully relaxed, smooth joint action. Muscles, of course, act upon joints, and when joints move, muscles react. Breathing and moving. And of course, if you've had any intervention into your hips, one hip will probably respond differently, and just take care of that, of course. Now we're going into the slide and glide. So as your left knee rolls out to the left now, the nose and the head follow that movement. Now slide your leg down to meet the long right leg. And then as the heel rolls your knee to the sky, the toes to the sky, roll the face back to the sky. The same sort of action, but now with the long leg. Roll the left heel out to the left. Swim the left leg as you draw the heel towards the center of your right leg, and then gaze back to sky and plant the foot. And notice the impact as well on the muscles of the low back and how the pelvis and sacrum become involved. So left to left nose, left knee, slide and glide, left heel comes back to center, roll left heel to left, slide and release. And then start to just gently speed up, just a little bit, sliding and gliding, center, slide out, look to knee or look to left, nose and knee to center, left, left, slide, glide, center leg, release out, slide back. And then slide your right knee back to supine semi. And you might want to just lift the buttocks and just land the pelvis, settle back in. And invite again those floor twist actions. So you might just lift and glance at your knees, make sure they're level, have the feet resting beautifully evenly. And then as you roll the legs to the right, let the right thigh open to the right first. And then feel how as the pelvis gets involved, it carries your left thigh and knee to the right. And then centering, knees to center, roll left thigh to the left first, and then wait for the pelvis to carry the right thigh over to the right. Breathe in as you center. Exhale, roll, roll. Into center, left knee comes to the middle, right knee comes to the middle. And then left knee drops left, right knee drops left. Pause, breathe. And center, center. Roll, roll. Center left, center right. And then roll, roll. Center, center. Fold now your right thigh into the chest. Let it drop. Fold the left thigh into the chest. Feel the back spread. Cup your knees. Let the lower legs dangle. Literally find that they do dangle down. And then slowly with your eyes closed, stir both femur bones so the knees meet. Thighs draw towards the chest. Gently roll the femur bones out. Please don't force. Lengthen them forward. Arms go to their full length. Knees come together. Draw in towards the chest. Part your thighs, being guided delicately by the hands cupping onto the knees, cradling. And now the other way. Knees are folded into the chest. Remember, feet, toes and ankles not involved. Reach those legs forward and away. Glide out. Draw together. Knees move forward, femur bones. There's space across that hip as they reach forward. Guide them out. A little bit like yoga butterfly, but not trying to find a pose. Roll them in, forward, out. Perhaps your toes touch, perhaps the feet release. And then completing the one that you're on. Again, slide each leg down into the position we would often call Shavasana, relaxation pose in yoga. Centering, just check that you're beautifully centered.